Okay guys, thanks for joining us back. As you can see, I have a ton of black dots. They're not on any limb per se. They kind of grow out sporadically like little invisible leaves with black dots off of each branch. I did get lazy. I finally put some black on my pinky and just began creating dots that way. But hey, whatever gets the job done. The next step is just going to be our, just 2 steps left. 2 steps left. Ignoring the chalk, which I will wipe off, sorry. We have the step of creating this kind of white, beautiful spray. It's gonna sit on top of that black. And I'm gonna show you how to easily achieve this. Notice it's only going to be around the edges of the canvas, not in the center. And so in some ways you see it looks like stars, some way it looks like some sort of white, pretty white snow, we're not sure, but it's beautiful. So here we go, create that. What I'm gonna need is I'm gonna need that large brush again. Nice and furry. I'm gonna clean it really well, wash it. I want lots and lots of water. Here we go. Make sure that I'm on the camera here. All right, lots of water on my brush. It's dripping, soaking wet. Got a little bit of white paint there. It's okay if the water's dirty. Just want to create like a little puddle of white or light blue. Nice and wet. And you can practice this somewhere else besides the painting first, just to make sure it works for you. Nice and close. You guys can see what I'm going to do. Again, my water's a little dirty, that's okay. I will practice down here first. I'm going to take my fingers and just flick it, kind of like you used to with your toothbrush. And you got it on the mirror, your mom hated it. So I'll take it right up here. I'm just going to flick a little bit of that wet white paint. You'll know if you got it wrong, because if you got not enough water, it won't flick. Too much water, you're going to get lots of little streaks. So again, practice on something besides your painting before starting. That helps. Try to focus a little bit more spray where there is more branch. Okay, a little bit over here. Oops, got some on the wall, didn't I? You might flick your frame, be careful. All right, a little bit more there. Just a little bit in there. And it's just so pretty. A little over here. You can't tell if it's a star or if it's snow. All right, I think that's enough of that. Keep it a little light there. All right. Another trick you can do is you can take that wet brush. It's almost devoid of any paint now. If you want to create little patches, just using the tips of the brush. You see that? Just using the tips. And kind of pushing the tips across the painting, you can create a little patch of light color, kind of like I did there. You see it's almost like it's spray painted in a couple of little patches. So I'll do just a little bit of that over here. Too much, don't want to get too dark. Maybe just a little touch over here. Careful, you might be spreading a little black around there. That might happen, that's okay. That happens. And then maybe just a little bit through here. Kind of twist the brush, turn the brush, and get a different texture on there. You can also do this and achieve this with your silver paint and water for a little shine. The silver's already kind of wet, so it's easier to get it moving. And we can flick some silver. It really doesn't make that much of a difference between the silver and the white, except that the silver's kind of shiny. Alright, if you washed out all of your black, fear not. You can always come back with the black when this is dry and put just a little bit more back in there. I'm just going to create a little bit with that silver there, little patches here and there, just lightening up some darker areas. There we go. What you're looking for is a balance of light and dark. Not too much of either. I want to create like a little bushel. Like there's a lot more going on in this corner. Make sure you go all the way off that edge so it looks like you didn't crop the tree or cut the tree for your picture. There we go. Maybe just a little bit there. That's good. I'm going to let that go. Let it be. The last step of this painting involves drying it completely before adding a couple of little tiny highlights directly onto the branch. So you can see that here, little silver, just a little silver line. We're just going to line the left side of the branches that are on this side of the moon, and the right side of the branches that are on that side of the moon. We'll be right back with that instruction.